Good evening and welcome back to another live stream. 2 weeks on the row. Not doing bad, are we? And as you'll notice, we're in a new studio. A new place. Well, it's the same studio. I've just changed things around. But it sounds better, doesn't it, to say I'm in a new studio? Yeah. Thank you. If anybody wants to take over the job of Tony the Kazakh, the producer, then send emails in. We'll get rid of him extremely quick. Don't worry. He's on short loan from the local nut house. I probably shouldn't. Am I allowed to say things like that, Tone? Can I? Yeah. Anyway, good evening. I'll dig myself out of that hole. Hope everybody's doing well. Let us know where you are in the world. Start chatting away. Make sure that I can actually see how many people are joining us tonight, Tony, for a change. There you go. This is our new position. It's our new home, ladies and gentlemen. Look, it's all nice, isn't it? Little green on-air thing, which we've always had. We've got the 3 screens. I've done something that I said, hold on a second. Hold on. Hold it there. Tony was supposed to remind me of this, and he didn't. Here we go. Look, it's still not doing it. I should pop up here shortly. Anyway, it's all mod cons, as you can see. Everything going completely wrong, as usual. Let me try this again. Oh, there you go. Okay. So we're live. We're live from all angles. It's happening. It's happening everywhere. Look, there's me, but it's not me live. It's just a recording. There you go. Let us know where you are in the world. Did you like that intro? Complete waste of everybody's 3 minutes. But now we'll get back onto it because it's everybody's favorite evening tonight. It's Meet the Home Buyers. And we do love Meet the Home Buyers, don't we? We've got a fantastic couple as well that's coming to share their experience in a beautiful little town, a popular little town in Abruzzo. And let's just say Troy's going to be very happy. So that's a little hint as to where it is. So we're going to find out their story, find out a little bit about them, and yeah, that should be good fun. That's coming up in about 10 minutes once I've gone through all of my notices. There you go. He's sitting comfortably. Hope you all are. I suppose before I start reading these notices, we better say hello to Tony the Kazakh. Good evening.
Hey, boy.
So you're still wearing the hat?
Dobrovic Sem.
Well, there you go. Same to you.
Good evening, everyone.
There you go. Yeah, you like that hat, don't you? Can you not get like different ones?
It's good. It's very ornate.
It is very ornate. Yeah. Can you get some different? Can you get them like with little tassels that hang down from the front as well?
No, they're Australian ones, mate.
Oh.
The corks.
We'll see you in a short. See you in a short while. And there he is. Everybody's favorite producer, Tony the Kazakh. He's back because this evening, what have we got? This evening we've got stunning photo of the week. Yep. We've also got Domenico and Tony's tongue twisting trials. We've got really, really bad sound effects. Have we finished with that now? I do hope so. So yeah, we've got a bit of everything tonight. So let's go through a few notices to start with. If I can just take over, Tom, from the just putting these up. Talking about the tours to start with. Remember, we have got the tours 26th and 27th of March, 23rd and 24th of April, 28th and 29th of May. They're all available to book. And then we have the autumn dates as well, which are September the 24th and 25th. October 22nd and 23rd, and oh yeah, that's it. We're just doing 2 in autumn for now. We may decide to do another one. For those of you who don't know what the tours are, well, where have you been? First of all, but what the tours are, they are these fantastic things where we do group get-togethers for a couple of days, and we basically show you around the area, show you around properties, all of that lovely stuff. I'm going to show you a few pictures. Here's the gang. One of our tours going back, I can't even remember when this was, but absolutely fantastic, the tours. We get to see about 11 or 12 different locations and around about 20 properties as well while we're going around, dragging people up and down hills in the heat and all the rest of it. It's very enjoyable, believe me. No, it is. It's fantastic. We have a great time. Here's a group in Vittorito. The last one was Prezza. This is Piedimonte, day 2. So we do both sides of the mountains. We do the Sulmona side and Vittorito and Popoli and all of those areas. And then we come over to my side of the mountain to sort of Palambaro, Piedimonte, Fara San Martino, and all things like that. So if you are interested in booking any of these dates, then please jump on the website at homeinitaly.com, click on tours, and book away. They are fantastic, absolutely fantastic, if I do say so myself. Okay, that's the tours. You see, Tony, I'm doing things quicker than usual. I'm slowing down a little bit now because I can't remember what the next thing is. Rental properties. I had a huge request for rental properties. And if you remember, it's probably a while ago now, but I did put a rental video on the channel, and it got snapped up straight away. And there's Amy and Terry in Palambaro. We'll see you on Friday night. And yes, so we've had lots of people asking when the rentals are coming back. So I've got a number of properties that I'm going to be videoing, and from March, we're going to start putting the rental properties on a Wednesday on the channel, and hopefully get to the point where we're putting 2 properties on per week. So one maybe a rental on a Wednesday, then it could be another type of video on a Wednesday, and then the usual Saturday videos as well. So if you are looking for long and short-term rentals, we've got I think there's about 5 different options that are coming on, and a couple of those are willing to rent for 12-month rentals. There's a fly in front of me. How can a fly be here? It's too cold for flies. Must have come off Tony. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so if you are interested in renting a property out, and especially the 12 months one to get your elective residency visa, then look out for those properties. Maybe send me an email beforehand if you want a quick look. I will be putting things on Patreon as well, but I know the vast majority of Patreons are looking to purchase. But if you are looking for 12 months or short term, let me know. We don't get involved in the sense of once we've done the videos, you'll deal direct with the owners. There's no commissions from us or anything like that. The 12-month rental, basically what happens on that, we will help you register it with the tax office, so you can then go and get your elective residency visa. So we've got some good news for some of our clients with their ERVs. Got their visas back. We're going to be hearing from them hopefully over the next few weeks. We're just waiting for another couple to do that. Did somebody say something? Was that Troy again? No doubt it probably was. Oh no, it was Paul Villafranca, all the way from Fara San Martino. So yeah, so that's going to be happening from March onwards. We're going to try and get a few more of those. Wine is on me in April, Paul. That's a deal. That's it. You're going to regret saying that, believe me. Okay, so Patreon, as you all know, I do mention it pretty much every week, and I'm sorry to do that, but Patreon, you do get early access to all the videos that we put on YouTube, but you also get some exclusive access to other videos that we're showing that just get shown on Patreon and nowhere else. And also, the great thing now about Patreon is the new forum that we've done. And I want to just quickly show you this for anybody that's not seen it. Let me just go to share my screen. Where are we? I knew this wasn't going to work. It's not going to work, is it? Oh, it is. Here we go. Let's have a quick look at this. Hopefully this is working. So Tony, can you give me the thumbs up to tell me you can see that? I can't even see Tony now. Anyway, I'm presuming. Oh yeah, he's giving me the thumbs up. There you go. So this is a quick look at the new forum. Absolutely fantastic. We've got some great members. We're up to about 106 members. I'm expecting a lot more because there's some emails I need to send out. And people that are on Patreon, this is part of your package. You should be on here. We have nearly 200 members on Patreon, and only about 60 have registered on Patreon. So Patreons, if you are watching, you need to contact me on info@homeinitaly.com. And I'll set you up with your Patreon, because that is part of your package. So on the forum, we've got lots of different things. We've got the general chats. We've got restaurant and accommodation recommendation, places to visit, let's get together, what's going on, all of these different things. You can get on there and chat with people that are already living here. And not only the ones that are already living here, people that are also looking to buy over the next year or so. People are joining. It's going to be a fantastic thing once it gets going, and it is starting to move, which is really good. And again, for you Patreons or any forum members that are watching, you need to jump on there and have a look at the Let's Get Together section. because we have put something on there where we said we're going to have a forum get together, and the only person that's seen it up to now is Pacentro Pete. I did only put this on a couple of hours ago, but any forum members, have a look on there, get on the Let's Get Together, because I'm thinking about doing our first meetup. And Pacentro Pete is saying it doesn't look like Casio is easy to get to on public transport from Pacentro. The idea of this as well is, because we're a forum, because we're a community, is we want to help people like Pacentro Pete out. And people coming from different areas, you can jump into the cars with each other, and we'll just have a good time. That's the idea. So Patreon, even though it is either a €10 membership per month or €15, we're going to be having get-togethers, which is going to have discounts for certain restaurants and things like that. When we have these get-together, it's going to be a discounted rate from usual. I've got an insurance guy that everybody knows, not everybody, but people know and use him in the area, who's going to give our Patreon members 10% discount, which is fantastic. Discount from an insurance man just doesn't happen, does it? But it does here. So, it's going to cost you between €10 and €15 per month. But I guarantee you, over the year, you will easily save that with the discounts people are going to be getting. So get on there. You're going to get early access. You're going to have all the lovely stuff that goes along with Patreon. Is that enough selling? Tone, have I done enough selling? What are you laughing at?
Yeah.
What made you laugh?
I was just looking at Mark and Hader put on. I've just left Stanley Tucci to watch you.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know if that's a right thing to do or not, really.
Definitely is. Who cares about Stanley T? Everybody's saying he did a good job when he came to Abruzzo. Well, I'm saying it right now, he didn't. Doesn't have a clue. Anyway, I'm going to get myself into trouble again tonight, aren't I? But there you go. So that's that. So that's Patreon done and ticked. Forum meetings I've mentioned, discounts I've mentioned. That's it. So now you know what time it is for. It's time for. It's Domenico and Tony's Tongue Twisting Trials. I get that title wrong every single time. Tony, can you put, when I say that, you're supposed to do this. Yeah? So if I turn it off again, when I say it's time for Domenico and Tony's Tongue Twisting Trials. There you go. Slight delay, but there you go. Here he is.
I have to go through, I don't know how many different folders to find it.
No, it's because you're watching something else. You'll be watching a football match or something. Okay, for those of you who haven't joined us before, this special segment of the show is when...
it's very special.
Very special, very, very special.
Yeah.
This is when Tony, the producer, gets to try out his fantastic Italian. And then later in the show, we're going to have Domenico coming on, who's going to try out his fantastic English. And they're both going to say a phrase from or a quote from a film, from a famous film.
Is it a short story this week, or
no? This week it's a love story. So it's a love film. Love.
Yeah.
What do we call them?
Book length.
What?
Book length, is it?
I was really worried about what you said then. Anyway, yes, it's a love film.
I know Lincolnshire,
but love films. What do we call them? They're not called love films. They're called romance. That'll do. Yeah. So it's a romance.
Oh, lovely
film. So Tony, I'm going to send you yours in Italian. Tony's going to read it in his best Italian. You can't guess while the end of the show. Everybody need Domenico on, and then you'll guess. It's 1-1 at the moment. I won last week, even though you tried.
Did you not?
I decided afterwards I wasn't giving half a point each. I won last week, so it's 1-1.
No.
Here we go. We'll try this week. Tony's Italian is on its way, and then we're going to get on with Meet the Home Buyers. You ready?
Dun, 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 dun. That's your ringtone, is.
Yeah. Have I got a special ringtone?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you don't answer the phone straight away. Right. Go.
Ok. Vivi a Beverly Hills. Tutti nel mondo sanno che se mia madre ha difficoltà a ricordare il mio nome.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah?
Not bad. Let's see if our very own David Palladino, he's usually one that guesses Tony.
Yeah, we can't do it yet.
No,
yet.
no, they can't say it yet. Somebody said chick flick. That'll do as well. Chick flick.
Oh, chick flick, yeah.
Okay, so that's Domenico and Tony's tongue twisting trials finished. So that means now you need to press the button again and it goes. And then I press this button. And this is my favorite part of the show when I do this. There you go. Okay, so quickly now before we...
But then again, I can come straight back in, Dave, if I want.
Yes, I know you can. Anyway. Quickly now, I'm just going to do quickly the, what's it called? The stunning photo of the week. That's it. Let's quickly get on with this one. How many more times can I say quickly? I don't know. Here we go. Let me just share this screen. Stunning from, this has actually come from Troy. And Troy, if you watch it, he's usually on here. But I can't remember which area. I know it's Canada, but I can't remember which area. But this was his stunning photo of the week from last week. I actually miss things like this. You know, we live in the mountains of Palambara. Great photograph, Troy. Thank you so much. And if you are on here, let us know where that was, where it is taken. I know it's Canada, but I can't remember where it was. Uncle Bill saying, "Love eating your videos." I don't. Do you think that's a typo, or is Uncle Bill? Uncle Bill, wasn't he on Silence of the Lambs? Anyway, thank you very much, Troy, for that photograph. I really appreciate it. That he sent me that last week, and just to do a quick comparison. Last week, this was the view out of my house, and there you go. Nice springtime here in Abruzzo. Absolutely beautiful again today. And I've seen from next week, we're going to be at 15 degrees Celsius and sun all the time, which is amazing. And I'm also going to be showing people an update of our swimming pool, which I know a few of you do ask about that. I'm going to be doing a video soon just to give you a sneak peek where we're at now. This is the same photograph, but here's a view of the pool. There it is. It's the famous pool. And we stopped work before Christmas because we need all of that groundwork to start settling. So that's why it's not because the builders haven't turned up. It's just that's what you have to do. Nova Scotia, Troy is saying. So that's where this week's photograph, this one here, Nova Scotia, the same time over here in sunny Palambara was like this. We just went dark with Uncle Bill. I know. I'm getting a little bit worried, but I think we need to find out who that guy is or girl. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be doing a bit of an update on the pool, but things that we're getting really excited about. The builders are coming back next week, but we can't start putting the cement and the tiles around it and things like that until this ground is completely settled and all the rest of it. But there you go. That's your little update. Okay, that's nearly 20 minutes of the show gone, and we haven't even brought the home buyers on. So I think it is now time to bring on our home buyers. And here they are. Good evening to Gary and Mary.
Buonasera.
Buonasera.
How are you doing? Are you okay?
Yes.
We're doing great, Dave.
I know we had a bit of stress getting you on, didn't we? You may need to turn your volume down a little bit if you can.
We're not going to touch that.
No,
Okay.
I can hear lots of booming. I can hear it sort of echoing a little bit. Tony, can you hear echoing? It worked perfectly before, didn't it?
It's on the other side.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if we've still got. Have you got? Are you playing the show on something else? Oh no! Has Bill got to them?
It's going well, this is, Dave.
It's going really well, isn't it? This is the new. This is the new studio. I'm now worried about Gary and Mary because if Bill's there, Buffalo Bill. That's the that's the word. That's the thing I was looking for. Buffalo Bill. Somebody needs to call around.
Hey, what?
This is going really well. Oh, we got you back, Mary. We got, and now we can't hear you, Mary. What we're going to do, if you can still hear me, if you go out and come back in again using the link that we gave you before. This is going really well, isn't it? Okay, we've now lost them, so I think. Okay, shall we just sing? What we're going to do? I haven't got anything.
We ain't had a joke for a long time, have we?
And well, this show's turned into a bit of one, to be honest with you.
Well, it is. Well, it's always been a bit of a joke, hasn't it? Let's be honest.
So at least now we know Buffalo Bill's not got to them. We think we're safe. We think it's just a problem. We did have a huge problem. Let's see if we got them again. Let's see if we got you. Okay, Mary.
Can you hear me?
Oh yes. That's
Okay. I'm gonna turn it. And we're not gonna touch anything again.
that's perfect. Stay exactly where you are. Don't even move.
You need a drink.
I need a drink as well. We've been doing this for the last hour, haven't we? Okay, so tell us about yourselves. Whereabouts are you from? And yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Gary and this is Mary, and we live in Maine on the coast, and we've been here about 15 years now. And originally we're retired, and originally Mary was a teacher and I was a carpenter, and we moved up here from Massachusetts about 15 years ago. And since then we built this house, and you know, we've done some traveling, and that's about it. Huh?
Yeah. No,
Excellent. So where did the whole Italian idea come from then?
So we were deciding to snowbird in Florida, and we went down in 2015. And the first hotel we stayed in, they had YouTube. And once we got into the hotel, Gary hit the button, and there was a home in Italy. And that started Gary on the route to looking at Italy.
I had the fever pretty early on. And,
so it wasn't even an idea to do this then? It was just something that, no?
It's all your fault, Dave.
Yeah, it is your fault.
I don't mind. I like to take the blame for people's happiness. That's fine. I'm fine. I'm good with that one. So have you been to Italy before? Have you been to Abruzzo before? What?
It's total. Everything was totally remote. We had we just loved the videos that you put on. It wasn't even the houses all the time. It just was Abruzzo.
Yeah.
Superb. So you'd never been to Italy before, not even to any of the touristy bits or anything?
No. 50 years ago, I was in Spain.
50 years ago, you're in Spain, and 50 years later, you bought a house in it. Absolutely amazing, amazing. Because lots of people say to me, you know, it's unbelievable that people will remote buy, but I think if you've been there first, I can half understand it. But the fact you've never even been here, I think, is incredible. So, were you on Patreon, if I remember?
Not in the beginning.
Right.
Not in the beginning. We would well, every time we Airbnb'd, we'd in Florida, we'd hook you on every Saturday morning, and then finally during COVID, when we got our smart TV, we watch you all the time, but we always make sure we have our coffee and watch you on Saturday mornings. And
super. But if I remember right, the property you chose, you must have come onto Patreon, because I think the property you chose was on it was an agent video, wasn't it? It wasn't a video that I put on a Saturday. It was one that Domenico had done, and obviously only Patreons got to see it. So amazing. So what? Obviously, watching all of these videos, we're gonna obviously tell people about the village. People will know about it because it's featured quite heavily on here. What was it about the property that you saw that you just thought, you know what, we're gonna do it? What's? So
we looked at another property probably about three weeks before that. It was, I call it the llama property, and that was our first. That was when we really first jumped. Gary would have jumped at lots and lots of properties. It wasn't until I saw the llama property that I was ready to jump with him. And we put our names in, and it took about 2 weeks, you told us we were high on the list to get that llama property, and then you sent us an email and said, well, you didn't get it. And I cried and cried.
Oh, you're making me feel bad.
Telling you I cried and cried, because in the beginning we wanted to be on the Palambaro side of the mountain. And you did say in that email, get in onto Patreon, and we went right after I sent you the email and told you I was upset.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks later, we were looking at, it was a Wednesday that Domenico special came up, and the picture that was there, which is the entrance, and you have that picture, was the entrance of the main house. I called him I called Gary over and said, you have to come and look at this. We didn't even look at the video. We looked at that and started with the video. And as Domenico opened that door, right away, we didn't even look at the rest of the video at that point. We plugged right in and said, this is our house and we want it. We want it.
We figured it's been really great. When she said that, when Domenico opened the door to the property and she said, I'm gonna send a text to Dave, I said, maybe we should actually watch the rest of the video.
We didn't.
But we did, and 2 minutes after that, she was sending you a message, and it's been great. I mean, it's we kind of knew. Well, you've done a lot of videos of Prezza, and it's undeniably beautiful, like all of Abruzzo is. Yeah. But we jumped right in.
Yeah, we had a bucket list of everything we wanted in a home, and those were all on the Palambaro side. That we wanted a terrace, we wanted balconies, we wanted a cantina, we wanted parking. This house came up, and we have balconies. We have 3 caves, parking, but it's not what they are. Because it's 2 houses. It's it wasn't what our whole bucket list was. It was just seeing that entranceway, and we wanted Italian architecture.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, obviously we're going to talk about your house a bit more in a bit, but I agree. I think I'll say it now, and people, obviously you said that it's in Prezza, the house. We'll get onto the house. We'll talk a little bit about Prezza first, but I must say, when I'd not seen your property to start with. I saw it quite a while after the video, I think, if I remember rightly. But I must say that your house is one of the most unique houses in terms of the architecture, and I can understand why you looked at it and just thought this, because it is. And we'll get onto that a little bit shortly. But just so people know, obviously, when the hardest thing for us is when we do these property videos, we know people get excited. The last week's property video went straight away. The only fair way we can do it is by putting people in date and time order, and you're always going to disappoint people, and it is such a shame. But it's so great then when somebody like yourselves that were disappointed, but then all of a sudden you find something. And I know the one that you liked in Llama, but for what you like, and for I can understand why you snapped this one up in Prezza. But yeah, it's the only fair way to do it is in date and time order, and obviously you get disappointed people, but with that, it's our job to keep looking and keep finding places for people. So the love affair started then, and I'm going to show a few people. Troy is saying, what did Troy say then, Tony? You just put that back up, because Troy is in the same town, Prezza. Hi, Gary and Mary. See you in May. We've got the first round of Aperol spritzers. Hugs from Troy and Tan. So I can't believe you knock around, which I can understand. Tanya, great person, but Troy, I know that.
I have the same birthday.
You've got the same birthday as Troy?
Yeah.
Really?
No, as Tanya.
Fantastic. And I'm only joking. Troy is a great person as well. Okay, so we're talking about Prezza now. Let me just bring a few pictures up of Prezza before we go into your house. Tell us a little bit about, obviously you've seen the place now, you've been here now. What is it that you love about this place?
Go ahead.
Well, first of all, the people. They're warm and friendly, and everyone you meet, wants to talk to you. And it's a small village, but the thing is, we go for a short walk almost every night up to the bar, and you run into all sorts of people, and it's just a wonderful place. And of course, the views are incredible.
Yes.
We're a little bit further down than where Troy is. Troy's views are, they're just terrific.
Yeah.
But the thing is, everywhere you look in Prezzo and really all over Abruzzo, it's just unbelievable how beautiful the place is. And I have a real feel for these ancient medieval buildings that are all over. They just, I don't know, they speak to me, and you get a sense of the history everywhere, and not just in Prezzo, but everywhere. It's just amazing, really.
It is true, and you'll probably be surprised when you go back to Prezzo, because a lot of the scaffold, how they were doing lots of work on the town. Lots of that scaffolding's come down, and it's looking absolutely fine. Once it's all gone, they've made such a great job. This photograph, so your property is on. Let me just see if I can get the 1 second. Let me go back. I don't know if people can see the white mouse. It's somewhere around this sort of area, isn't it? Your property.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on this. We could probably, if I could zoom in, we could probably find it. But yeah, you're on sort of this side of town. And as you say, I mean, it is a small town. But what do you say? Because people will sometimes look at these towns and villages. We have this conversation all the time with home buyers, with everybody else, and people will say, these towns are cheap because they're run down. There's nothing there. There's nothing to do. That's what some people think. What would you say about that? You live in a small town. What would you say about for people that think like that?
Well, there's here in the U.S., you can live in a large city and walk down the street, and people, they may say hi to you, they may not. When we got there, the third day we were there, we went up to the bar, and everybody knew who we were. There were a lot of people there. If you're sitting outside, which we do a lot, if they hear you talking and they're English speaking, they'll come up and introduce themselves. But everybody says hi. Well, and you can get by. We're slowly learning Italian, but you can get by, and everybody is interested. It's just a friendly atmosphere. It's a wonderful place to be, and I don't know what you've said it many times, and it's we're sort of saying what a lot of people have already said, but fact is, it's true. I mean, that's just the way it is, and it's a wonderful thing. It kind of we're getting along, and it kind of reminds me of when we were younger, when things were, your kids played outside. Everything was, there was no worries about about your family or anything. Everybody looked out for everybody else, and that's kind of the atmosphere in Prezzo and all over. I mean, we've been all over Abruzzo on our side of the mountain.
And if you're or us attempting to communicate the best we can with our limited Italian, as long as the community knows you're trying, they really come and help too, and then they try to get some English words in there too, so that we can all communicate. Google Translate has helped a lot.
Yeah, and a bit of effort as well. The fact that you're wanting to try and speak, and I think is a huge thing as well. And as you say, in these smaller towns, the people, what you said earlier is so right. It's the people. It's the people that make the experiences here, and even the expats, even I joke with Troy and a few others, but the people that want to be in Italy seem to have dare I say, a different sort of mentality. There seems to be this, and it's great when people come from all different parts of not just the US, Canada, all over, with Brits, Australians, wherever. But everybody has this same love for Italy, which I think is fantastic. So for you guys, was it a bit of a surprise how people were, considering you'd never been to Italy and you said you'd been to Spain 50 years ago? Well, jumping then into Prezza is a big sort of jump in the sense of completely different, possibly, to where you're from. Was there any surprises there, or did you feel like you knew the place before you got here?
I think we kind of knew the place before we got there because we watched your videos. We're selling homes, and you had sold a few homes in Pressa. I did a lot of Google Maps over the town. It did. The thing that I think surprised me as we came up the hill, our son had said to us, now be aware that the roads are really narrow, but there are like 4 hairpin curves as you come up the hill. And I'm like, that was my first thing of, what did we get ourselves into? And then, and I thought we had it all mapped out. And it took us, because we came in July for 6 days, and we had trouble finding the road, as everybody who are delivery people and whatever have trouble finding the road.
Yes.
But once we found it, because the road is Scott's right at the beginning of the road, and once we got up the road, because when I said, this is the road, Gary said, no, that's his driveway. And I said, trust me, go up that road. And after 2 hours of trying to find the road. But those were really the 2 things right in the beginning that surprised us. And I think you with the Italian drivers, that surprised
Oh,
you.
yeah.
But I mean, you know, I know to get up to your place, it is a little bit tight and around there, but sort of getting up to the town itself, these hairpin bends, and a lot of people do worry about that. They do think the roads are narrow, hairpin bends, all the rest of it. How do you feel now you've done it a few times? Does it bother you? How do you feel?
He's the driver. He's the driver.
No, I got used to it right away. It's not really bad.
No.
You know, you get used to it, and it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
But we found out that everywhere has hairpin turns. Every town has something like that, no matter where you go. So you get used to it.
Yeah.
And you get used to the driving. I mean, they're a little more aggressive over there, but you just drive the way you drive, you know, and it's different here. I mean, you can get somebody on your tail here, and they're maybe a little put out with you, but you know, they'll go around you and they'll wave to you, maybe with less than 5 fingers, but they will wave to you. But over there, it's just the way they do it, and they'll go around you and you wave and they wave, and you know, it's a whole different thing. There's a few things you need to get used to, but overall, it is. I think it's one of the best experiences we've ever had, really.
Excellent.
And we can't wait to go back. I mean,
and Troy's just said something there, which I think is a really good. I don't know if you can find that again, Tony. I read that while they were talking, but Troy wrote something. I think we can all agree we're there for Italy to change us for the better, and I believe that. Yeah, I think it changes us in a way. Doesn't necessarily change us as people, because we are who we are, but it does change your life, doesn't it? And as you say, you're looking forward to coming back. You can't wait to come back, and it's because of everything, because of the people, because it's not just because the sun shines and the food's good and the wine's good, even though that's a big part of it as well. But
the food, that's one of the other things. The food is so much healthier than what, and we felt that when we came home. We came back over after July. Went back over in October, and we stayed 79 days. So our bodies were acclimating to the food, the weather, and we really felt the difference when we came home to the food we're eating at home.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy that. So talking about the house, I've not got a huge amount of photographs of the house. I want to show this one first, and then we'll show the one that caught you. So basically, your house. See if I can get it so my mouse can be seen on here again. Is, if I remember, it's this pink one, isn't it? Here, that's the right one. With the famous little balcony that's got a window rather than a door. Obviously, that used to be. Is it a window above the balcony? I think it is, isn't it?
The bedroom window, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things we're thinking about changing out, Dave.
Yeah.
You know, one thing at a time, but we're looking at that because that's out of our bedroom, and I think we will get a terrific view out of there, right over Lena's house there, and that's what we're thinking about doing.
Definitely. So, and then just a little bit further up the road from it is another little property, isn't it, as well, that you've got. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that one as well, and then we'll talk about the main house?
Sure.
So you have a picture looking out of the balcony of the big house down the street, or down the walkway.
Let me see if I can get that. Yeah, I think it's just a partial picture, isn't it? I think we just see the side of the. Let me just show this. Is it this one? This one here, where you see the side of the. Yeah.
Yeah. So the little house is 2 rooms and a kitchen downstairs and a living room upstairs with a wonderful balcony off the back of that house, and that has a small cave in the kitchen. We're hoping to be able to put stairs in from the upper floor down to the kitchen area. You could break in anytime. He did do a little work on the little house. There was plastic covering on the balcony. He did take that all down, and there were vines coming up on the balcony. He pulled that all away.
Yeah.
And there's a stairway, a very narrow stairway that in the video Domenico did and said, I can barely get down that. I cleaned that all out, got all the weeds and whatever out. We did that in July.
Super. So just so people know, obviously, as I say, this is let me just make so the photograph that caught you. So we're looking at the little the little pink house I say little pink house, but the pink house here. It's spread over 3 floors. But the photograph that I think is the one that you talk about that got you is this one. This is
exactly.
As soon as you open the front door.
Well, right there, we've got curved stairs going up to the 2nd floor. That's a picture going into the main entrance, and it goes back into a little kitchen, and then there where the door is way in the back, there's a good sized cave back there that we're going to change into a kind of a wine kind of a thing. With barrels
and what I love about this house, I mean, you know, it's a traditional townhouse from the outside, and looks like many other traditional townhouses in the area. But as soon as you open the door, the house is just full of shapes, isn't it? It's just full of curved. The staircase is curved. You know, I've only ever seen a curved staircase here in Italy once, and that was in a huge villa that somebody had, you know, wanted a curved staircase and probably paid a fortune for that. But you've got vaultings, you've got it's really it's difficult to explain to people, isn't it? But I can see why that photo really got you. When you arrived for the first time and opened the door, did you have the same sort of feeling? Did you have the same reaction?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
in July, we Sylvia and Domenico came up to give us our keys, and as soon as it was the same feeling all over again. We did a walk through there, and then we walked down to the little house just down the road there, and we still loved it, and we still do.
I couldn't stop thanking Domenico and kissing him. And we did see him later on when we came back in October. He went to Halloween, and of course Troy and Tanya were gone. Mary, there's Domenico. And of course I ran over and thanked him again and kissed him all up. And it just,
I think he's afraid of her now.
Yeah. I think there is some sort of restraining order.
it just I can't explain it. It just talks to us.
Yeah. So walking through this first arch, as I say, I've not got loads of photographs, but this is obviously looking back from. Let me just explain to people the door that's at the back that leads into your cave. So this next photograph is with your back to the cave, looking back in.
Looking the other way.
And are you going to keep the same layout? Are you going to have the little kitchen still there?
We right now we have no kitchen at all. We have
Just the stove.
Everything's going from where the stove is over to the picture that you just showed going into the cantina there.
Yeah.
We torn it out, and
you have those torn
we're
out
gonna
pictures.
have a kitchen put in. It will definitely be done before we go back, but that was one of the things that we did.
So the stairs, the curved stairs. Then the intriguing thing there is the curved stairs lead to this room that again has vaulted ceilings.
Right.
It's lower. It's almost like it's almost like a mezzanine, if you like, for the first one. I think, I'm not sure if originally this was here or not. I don't know, but it's a lower ceiling, isn't it? But it's just again the features that are just unbelievable in it.
Right. And we were a little nervous about that. I mean, in the Domenico video, and I'm sorry, those are all gone from the site somehow. But he had put his hand up, and when we spoke to you, you had said after we had put a deposit on that you had been in that room and that you're over 6 feet and you weren't hitting the ceiling. And we've had no problem. I think the only problem we have is down by coming halfway up the stairs before you get to this room, there's a bathroom. And I think both you and John have hit your head on the door there.
Oh, the bathroom.
The bathroom door.
It's one of those houses. It's almost like the Trulli in Puglia. I don't know if you've seen the Trulli buildings. I mean, they're not the kind of building that, you know, somebody like me would comfortably walk around it, but they're so amazing that you just want to be in them anyway. And that's the, obviously I'm quite tall and I remember this, but as you say, in the middle, it was only the edges where it felt low, but it's just the atmosphere. And I would rather have that and what you've got with all the features, especially if you decide to reveal some of them later, reveal some of the stone. It's just going to look, it's going to look amazing.
That is a thought that we are thinking about, is revealing that ceiling stone.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we have a list.
But even, to be honest with you, that house, I mean, going back to that first photograph, even keeping it all white, it looks amazing, doesn't it? You know, I don't think, if you didn't want to go to the hassle or the expense of doing it, I think it just looks, it's so unique as a property. It really is. It has features in it that are difficult to find, definitely. So from that,
it's in good shape. You know, I mean, I know when we had some questions for you when we were buying it, and we were surprised. I mean, you said the outside really didn't need anything. It was in pretty good shape when we bought it. So we're happy with that.
And the pictures and the videos that were presented, when we got to the house, everything was it was true to form. I mean, every picture represented every room. The back cave, which surprised me, was much bigger. That was it was much bigger than what the picture showed.
Yeah.
It's superb.
But that's what allowed us to do what we did, to jump on it like that. We knew that we would be getting what we saw, and we knew that, you know, the home in Italy, dead honest, and whatever you get out of that, you know, that's what you're gonna end up with, and so that worked out real well.
That's great. That's great. So going back to this, so obviously this is the room that we said the middle room, if you like, and even from this room to get to the next floor, which unfortunately I haven't got any photographs of, because as you said, the photograph, I don't know what happened to those photographs or video. We can't find them anywhere. But again, even the staircase from this floor up is a curved staircase again, isn't it? Everything is just. So once you get up those stairs, obviously, if you can explain to people what you've got then on the top floor.
Well, it's kind of strange going from that room, that last picture that you had up, Dave. You go up the stairs, and on the first floor going up, the bathroom is actually halfway up the stairs. It's kind of a strange layout, and then you get up to the lounge area that you were just looking at.
Yeah,
and that's our balcony going up, and then the stairs go up to 2 bedrooms upstairs. That's all that's up there. We just have the 1 bath, but there's 2 pretty good sized bedrooms up there, big enough for a couple of queen beds. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, the good sizes, aren't they? And then obviously as you go up to the house, the views are starting to come out a little bit, and I'm sure to your left you will have a. I don't know if we sent me one with a. Are these from the house, or are these from close by?
Those are past the community center. When you're like down in the plaza by the bar, and you go under the community center, and these are looking down. We're on there's really like 3 levels of Prezza. You have the lower level where the restaurants are. You have the upper level where the municipal building, Presidium, where Troy and Tanya live. And we're like halfway between both of those, both levels. I call it the middle level of town, because you come up, or if you go the other way, you go out to the cemetery and whatever. But those 2 pictures were looking down to where the house is. And part of that, the houses across the way, those were all under construction along with up in town. And just before we left, which was really nice, right around Christmas time, and I think I sent you a note saying the staging is coming down, and staging from across from us, that came down. And then when you showed the last house a couple weeks ago or last week that you were showing in Prezza, you're really showing the town now with the staging down.
Yeah, no, it looks fantastic, and it's not going to be long before. But I think they're moving to other parts, and like a lot of the towns, they're getting so much investment from the government, which is fantastic. Great news for everybody. But I love the way they're finishing these places off, because sometimes there's a danger that government sort of money comes in and they make a little bit of make decisions that are not great, but the colors of that they're choosing for the buildings and everything is fantastic. It's really, really, really great. So that was a little glimpse into your property, and it'll be good, obviously, in a few years' time, maybe come back on, show us what you've done and all the rest of it. You sent me another couple of photographs. I just wondered if you could explain these, because this one.
Okay, so that's Cali Cat, and when we came back in October, she came with us.
Yeah,
and she's a world traveler, so we did the whole pet types of things you have to do to get her over to Italy. It was easier to get her from Italy home, and of course the veterinarians took pictures of all my paperwork from America. They asked if they could take pictures because of the prices that they've charged over here in the United States to what they charge in Italy. They were just astounded.
It took $800 to get her over there or thereabouts, and $20 to get her back. So yeah, no, the vet over there in Italy couldn't believe it. You know,
they wanted pictures of the bills.
so again, the first time you hear, oh no, it was the second time, wasn't it, when you brought the cat? But you went to the vets with no problem. There was no problem communicating. You know.
Well, I just typed it. He spoke total Italian, and I spoke English, and I just wrote it all on my the Google Translate, and he said no problem, and he wrote me out a letter at that point, and that was very simple. Nobody really. They really, in America, they looked at her as we're at Logan Airport in Boston. That's where she is right there. And they did check through. But once we got through TSA, nobody ever looked at her again. And they did scan her when we were leaving Italy. They scanned the case and they scanned her. And that was the only time they looked at her in Italy either.
And was you say it's a female cat, is it? Sorry, did you say? Yeah. So did she come on the flight with you then? How does that work?
She's in the soft carrier, and the thing was she had to have a handler. Gary decided he'd be the handler because if she didn't behave, and she meowed, people would look at her or look at me, and so he said he'd do that. So I got to sit in first class, and he had to go sit in the main line, in the main place. So,
oh well,
that worked out good.
So.
Superb. Then the other photograph that you sent to me that I'll let you explain as well is this one.
Well, hold on.
What is that?
Okay, so
that is so small.
It's small. That's our son. And we're at the winery in Pradola, and I got a note one day, and he said, "So I'll see you tomorrow." And I'm like, and I said to Gary, I said, "I think I've got this joke note from Jonathan saying he's going to see us tomorrow." And he showed up for 7-8 days and just took us on a whirlwind tour.
Ran us ragged.
He ran us ragged, fed us, took us to not millions, but a few restaurants in Simona, and made us go through, when we ate, all the layers, that the first layer, the primo, yeah. So this was one of the things he had wanted to do for his birthday, because he celebrated his birthday with us while he was there.
That's
and it's a wine tasting that was very close to the house, and the wine was very good.
Yes, it was good.
So
excellent. So he's surprised. You'd no idea he was coming over then?
No, and so he's a pilot, and so that's how we go back and forth. Now that was one of the things. Another reason why we kind of jumped at coming to Italy is because we fly standby, so that was a savings for us.
Excellent. I need to get to know him then. But traveling around. So, and was it the first time? Was it the first time that he'd been to Abruzzo?
Yes.
Yes, they've he and his wife have been to Rome. They've been to Lake Como. They went somewhere else, but he's also looking at maybe when he's done retiring to Italy, or I think he said Portugal, right?
Yeah.
Superb.
He was looking around at places to, that might interest them.
Excellent. And was he happy with everything you'd chosen? What did he think of the area?
He loved it.
He had a ball, and we didn't stop a minute. And he lives in LA now and flies out of LA, and he was happy. I mean, he was he enjoyed the restaurants. He said the restaurants in Simona that we went to were better than the ones that he found in LA, and he's been there a while. So he was pretty happy. He's one of those guys that always has to be on the go. He's only he's 42 now, and I think that picture that you put up in the beginning was I think we were in we were in Introdacqua, and we had a couple of glasses of wine, and then he sent us up the hill
to the castle.
Two old people, and then we were sitting there trying to get our breath, and then he took a picture of us. I think he was trying to knock us off, honestly. But Yeah, I looked at the picture. I said, "My God, are we always that red?" But you know, it was. You know how it is, and when you get off of that main street in Inchidaqua and you go all the way to the top, it's a little bit of a
Well,
little bit.
so is this the photo then? Is that where this is from?
Yes,
The photo.
yes, we were suffering at that point, and
But
You-
some of the things he did, like he took us east or west. We did one day going out to Scana. The other, you're now into different areas of Abruzzo,
Yeah.
and the one area he first took us to was Goriano.
Yeah.
So I don't, and then Castle del Luria, and then
Yeah.
the next town you've just started showing pictures
Yes.
of.
Castle.
And you did talk last week, and I tried to write, and I couldn't get in. It wasn't coming up. But that valley is, you are right. That is a beautiful valley.
It
That
is.
new valley you're heading to,
Yeah,
and
I'm glad you said that. That's giving a good push to that, because it's fine. There's so many places in Abruzzo that's amazing. It's just finding those little pockets, and I'm really excited about working up there as well. I am going to say to you that photograph, because I really like this photograph, and I put this as the publicity for tonight's sort of live stream. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to try and bring the colours out, the autumn colours. So I put a few effects on it, and it was then I noticed how red your faces were. Because I'd put the saturation up, and the trees come out lovely, but you guys look like you've been in the sun. So I had to tone it down a little bit. It's a great picture, really is. Excellent. Well, guys, absolutely brilliant story. So pleased you joined us. I'm so pleased that you're both really happy. When are you back in Predsa?
probably around May 13th, the same time Troy and Tanya are going, but hopefully maybe even a little earlier. We have some things we have to do here in the spring, and once we get this done, we're heading back.
And are you going to stay here for a while?
as long as we can. We're on the 90-day thing, so we're going to try to probably stay 10 weeks, 11 weeks, something like that.
So I'm going to put your names down. I don't know if you've joined the forum yet.
Forum.
So
I've some of my topics up there already.
Excellent. Well, if you go on to when you get a chance, go on the let's get together section and just write. I'm sure it'd be great to see you, because we're going to do something mid-June, I think. So it'd be great if you can do some wine tasting or something like that. But I'll let you know about that. Okay. So I'm going to, if you guys want to hold on, I'm going to bring Tony and Domenico on now. I'll let you. You'll get to see Domenico again in a second. So I'll.
You're super.
So let's bring Tony back on. We're going to do the final of the Domenico and Tony's tongue twisting trials.
Hi.
Tony, do you want to turn all the things off? Then we can fit all four of us on with no problem.
Yep.
And then let's bring Domenico on. Here he is.
Ciao! Hi!
Why is he always upside down?
It's all right for me, Tony. I've seen him normal. Ti ricordi loro, Domenico?
Sì, la casa Prezza.
See, so he remembers you from the Predsa house.
Yes. How are you?
Fine.
Good.
Sono
Brava.
So he must not have he must have cancelled that restraining order, because he's been nice, so it must be all right.
Okay now.
Tony, can you just knock off the ticker as well at the bottom?
Ticker.
Okay, so let's start on the last bit, and then we'll say goodbye to you guys afterwards. Tony, are you ready?
Oh, in a minute.
Oh, wait while it's turned that off. For anybody doesn't know what we're doing at the moment, this is Domenico and Tony's tongue twisting trials. See who wins this week. This is a film from it's a love. What did we say it was? Romantic film, whatever you want to call it.
A chick flick.
A chick flick, that'll do as well. Tony's going to say a phrase from this film in Italian. Oh, we've disappeared. Have they disappeared?
Yeah.
Huh. If you're still watching us, Mary, then use the link. You can come back on. Oh, I'm going to say no. Here they are. Here they are. They're back. They're back. Okay.
Am I the only one that's seeing Domenico upside down?
You're the only one seeing Domenico upside down. I can see him as he is with no problem. That's just you, Tony. You've had too much to drink.
Mary, are you seeing Domenico right way up?
Right side up.
Yeah.
Yeah, right way up.
Yeah.
He's on his head. I'm looking at him. He's on his head.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's drink, Tony. That's rosé from that's what that is.
I'm going to take a photo.
Well, please do. But
prove you wrong.
you know, if we could maybe get on with this part, that would be great as well.
No.
Anyway,
Plenty of time.
so Tony's going to say it in Italian, then Domenico's going to say it in English, and then you can all guess away. Somebody's already said Silence of the Silence of the Lambs. No, it's not Silence of the Lambs. Okay, Tony.
Okay.
Your best Italian.
My best Italian. Wow.
Go for it.
Vive a Beverly Hills. Tutti nel mondo sanno chi sei. Mia madre ha difficoltà a ricordare il mio nome.
Bravo, Tony.
Bravo.
Grazie, Dom.
Well done.
Eight.
Well done. Allora, Domenico, sei pronto? Prima di cominciare, è vero che Mary è venuto vicino a te durante la festa di Halloween per dare un bel bacio a te?
Sì, kiss.
So he remembers Mary's famous kiss from the festa in...
Ci devi venire, Dave, a quella festa. Pure
sì,
Tony.
so quest'anno sì. He's saying that I need to go to that festa. This year I definitely will. Okay, Domenico, in inglese, in English, per favore.
Okay. You ready? You live in Beverly Hills. Everyone in the world call you who are. My mother has trouble remembering my name.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Well done, Dom.
Let's see if anybody gets it. And I have to put a time limit on this now. It's going to be a 30-second time limit, and the time is ticking. So anybody going to get the film, or is this one to me? Where's my pen? I need to write this down.
What about Sleepless in Seattle?
No.
No.
Let's see.
I know. I have heard it. I can't remember what it is. So.
Well, thanks, Tony. That's fantastic. Somebody has got it.
Really?
There you go.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
MS Dadza, I think that says. Well done. It is Notting Hill. Excellent film as well. Not seen that for a while, but I didn't think anybody would get that tonight.
It's actually my favourite film.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Again, another piece of fantastic information you share.
It's got Julia Roberts in it, so it's got to be good, isn't it?
Yeah, true. I'll give you that one. Yeah, I'll give you that. Well done to MS. Did you just take that off? Thank you. MS Dadza Dodici 12. Well done. It is Notting Hill. Nobody else got it by the looks of it, but there you go. So that's one, guys. Bravo, Domenico. Bravo.
Grazie.
Poi questa settimana. Ok.
No, I haven't got my Post Malone shirt on this week.
Ci sentiamo domani.
See you, guys. See you, Mary.
Ciao.
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 Okay.
Thank you.
I've got rid of Domenico first. You're saying goodbye to Mary. They're the ones that's going to be on till the end, Tom.
Oh, right.
Now we have the massive pleasure.
You keep changing how things happen, David.
We have the massive pleasure in saying goodbye to you. Okay, guys. Thank you so much, both of you, for giving up your time. I really appreciate it. And we got there in the end. It was a little bit stressful getting you connected, but we got there in the end. So,
It was a pleasure. We enjoyed it.
And jump on to
stuff there in the beginning. It was very good.
Excellent. So jump on the forum, have a look, and put your name down for the get together. And hopefully, I'll see you then mid-June. And we're going to be doing something anyway. So have a look on there, and hopefully, I'll see you both. I only met you briefly because I completely forgot that I'd met you at Raiano. That was when we were locked out of one of our buses on the tour, wasn't it? The driver.
Yeah. I was a little worried for you. You had folks going in every direction. So I didn't know if you'd be able to round them all up or not, but you did because when we were going up the hill, you passed us coming back down.
From Prezzo.
Well, it was such a stress because we were shipping people off to Prezzo because we had two buses, as you know. Where the one of the drivers somehow managed to lock himself out of the bus because the bus just closed on it with the keys inside. So we're shipping people up to we're shipping people up to Predsa, thinking, okay, we'll send them up to Predsa, start viewing the properties and seeing Predsa, come back down with the same bus and take people up. What we didn't realize is the whole of Predsa town was also shut off with all the scaffolding. So we'd got I think there was about 40 people plus all of us, all on the outside the bar in Predsa, and no buses to take us anywhere. So we had about an hour there, and that was actually the same day that Troy and Tanya came to collect their keys for the first time as well. So it was yes, it was a strange one, definitely. But there you go. It was great to meet you then, and fantastic to meet you tonight, and hopefully we'll see you again in June time.
Again in May or June.
I'm sure we'll run into each other for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you so much. When I knock you off now, unfortunately, it's just going to disappear, so I don't get a chance to say goodbye. So I'll say it now. We'll see you. We'll see you really soon.
Okay.
Yep.
See you soon.
See
Dave.
you.
Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. So hold on a second. For some reason, you're not leaving us yet. Let me. Oh, I think you may have to log out yourself. We'll catch you some. Something's happening. There you go. They've got. Oh, Tony's done it now. He must have got rid. Oh, I'm not sure what's happened. You may need to log out anyway, guys, if or turn off your computers. Okay. Thank you so much. What a great couple. What a great a great session. We do love the Meet the Home Buyers. It's fantastic. It's fantastic hearing people's stories coming from their mouths without me telling them what to say. And hopefully people do appreciate hearing from people. I'm hoping to do the Meet the Home Buyers a little more often, as often as I can, because I do think they are important to get to know some of the people that are already here. Okay, as usual, thank you so much for your usual support. I really appreciate it. Keep watching the videos, keep watching the lives, keep commenting, doing everything that you do to help the channel along. I really do appreciate it, and we'll keep bringing you the content, as much content as we can, along with some new stuff with some rental properties and all the rest. Hopefully you're going to enjoy some of that new content that's going to be coming up in March and then carrying on throughout the year. Yeah, it should be good times ahead. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. We'll see you again next week. Remember to go onto the website, have a look at the tours that we're doing, have a look at Patreon, join in this forum as well. I'm sure you'll find it very interesting, and it's going to help you to make that extra step needed to be out here in this incredible place. I was going to say place. Okay, and on that note, thank you so much, and we'll see you really soon.